Hey everybody, and welcome to Get Shit Done's Foundation Friday. Today is week 2 of Business Planning 101 for Solopreneurs. So welcome if you're joining me live, and of course on the replay, thank you. And if you think that this would be of value to anyone else that you know, please share it out. Send me hearts and love. You know I like hearts and love. So my name is Cindy, for those of you who don't know me, and I help online businesses interpret and heal functional chaos by establishing simple foundational practices to support sustainable growth and freedom. Now, I'm a huge believer in simplicity and making things really visual and easy to use. So as most of you know, I love Trello. Hey, Stephen, good to see you here. So rather than creating the traditional, boring business plan that nobody ever opens again to read, I've developed a system in Trello where you can actually build your business plan in Trello, and it becomes more fluid and easier to make adjustments to, because we all know that no matter how much planning you do, the plan always changes. It's kind of like my motto is make a plan, expect the plan to change. So I have created this template in Trello that I'm going to show you today, and all you need to do is break this down. So today we're just going to be talking about vision and goals. That is this week's topic. So I've got 3 cards here set up for vision and goals in the business plan. So what I'm going to do is throughout this training, I'm just going to copy this list right here, and I'm going to call this training. And boom, it's put right there. And then I can go into vision and goals. And here is where you can start thinking about your big why. When you have, hey Heather, nice to see you. When you have really bad days as a solopreneur, it's really easy to have a lot of self-doubt, to beat yourself up, to kind of just say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to go be a coffee barista or a bartender or whatever else. So it's really important to have that focus on your big why. Why are you doing this? This is the most important question that you can ask when you're creating your business plan. So for me, my big why is freedom. I don't do well having someone telling me what to do. I do much better when I'm telling other people what to do. So that's why I got into this business. So you need to find what your driving motivation is for doing this business. And this becomes the thing you focus on whenever you're having a bad day, whenever anything might go wrong in your business. Focus on the big why. So I want everybody to spend a good portion of time, at least an hour, if not longer, really diving deep into what your why is. What are the compelling reasons for you to invest your time, your effort, and your money into this business? Why are you doing it? Because when you get sideswiped or turned upside down, you're going to want to be able to focus on this. So you can write this in your description. You can add comments on it as you go through. I like to just step away with a journal and just start journaling stream of consciousness, and this will come out eventually, your why. Maybe it's your family. Maybe you want to bring your husband home from his 9-to-5 job because he hates it. Maybe you want to travel more. Maybe you want to leave the corporate world so that you can have more time. Maybe you just want some freedom. Maybe you have a baby at home and you need to spend more time with your child at home, and this is a way for you to make some extra money. I don't know what your why is, but figure it out and go from there. And this can change because it's in Trello. You can come in here and you can change one little piece of your business plan without having to open the entire boring document and changing paragraphs and doing all that stuff. This can literally be point form. You can even create a checklist and just do point form items of why you're doing this. So that's the big why. The next card is your ideal future. And this one I like to really paint a picture of your ideal future, and not just personal, but the future of your business. What is your big dream for your business, and where do you see yourself in 1 year, in 2 years, in 5 years, and in 10 years? And again, I suggest that you dream, do some visualization, do some journaling around this, maybe even some meditation, to really dive deep into what your picture of your future looks like. So this is a step from the big why, and you're moving into, you know, what's the vision of what you want this to look like? Is your husband coming home? Is your husband working with you? Are your children working with you? Maybe that sounds like child labor, but you know, kids are really creative, and they may be able to help you in certain aspects of your business. I don't know what that looks like. So I really want you to picture it. You could even create a vision board if you so choose. Everybody's different in how they do this, so just choose what works for you and create that ideal future picture for yourself. Hey Jen, nice to see you on here. So that's the second card, and again, you can write comments in here. This becomes very fluid, and so the business plan is easy to change because you have it all broken down into sections. So that's the ideal future, and the last card for today is the vision and goal, strategic goals. So now here comes the goal setting and getting a little bit more practical. So we're moving away from the visualization, journaling, and meditation, and moving into how are you going to create that ideal future? How are you going to achieve your big why? Now, when you're creating goals, it's important not to think about how you're going to achieve that goal. Just set the goal, and then you take action steps towards that. No problem, Jen. I will watch for you in the replay. So this is where you need to get practical. Don't worry about the how of reaching the goals. Just set the goals. So what you want to do is, and if you've never created goals before, you can even set like one-day goals until you get into the habit. I personally like to set a 30-day goal, a 60-day goal, and a 90-day goal. And then I have an overriding one-year goal. So my 30-day goal is to build a new website. I'm having my website redesigned, and actually I've just put that one in someone else's hands to do, so I'm looking at my goal being achieved. My 60-day goal is to increase the size of my mailing list to 500 subscribers. So I have things in place that will help me to achieve that goal. But if I don't write that goal down, I don't know what it is. So it's important that you write down your goals for the 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. There's another system you can use that's called the 12-week year, I believe it's called. There's a book about it. And he basically breaks his year down into 12 weeks. However you do it, just set the damn goals and work towards them. So here's where you can write down all of your strategic goals. Later on, I will be sharing my system on how I break down my goals once I have set them, but that's, you know, in the future. That'll come later. Right now, I just want you to set your goals, come up with your big why, picture your ideal future, and next week I will be coming back with financial planning. So that'll be really fun. A lot of people don't like talking about money, but this system that I have set up is super duper easy. You will love it, and you will actually enjoy checking on your money every week. So definitely come back next week, Friday, 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm here every week, 3 times a week. And if anybody wants some help in setting this up or setting up Trello or anything like that, please feel free to book a 30-minute Dish the Dirt call with me. I hop on that call, I let you brain dump on me for a few minutes, and then I set you forward with some strategies and techniques that you can use to move you forward in your business. So I'll definitely leave the link for that in the description of this video, and I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Go get shit done.